All right. Want to get started then with the stream. Changing the format of how I do the videos. Basically, for these longer games, what I'm planning on doing moving forward is doing a stream regularly throughout the week, and then have the VODs of that be uploaded onto the likes of YouTube for people who missed them. And what I'm hoping is that's going to give me a bit more time to focus on some of the other kind of more fun games that, you know, the party style games that I've been playing recently, because I've really been enjoying them. Just gives me more time to sort of edit them or whatever. Let me know what you think about that idea, though. If you don't really like the idea of the longer videos being uploaded as like a singular VOD, it'd be great to know. But at the same time, you know, if it suits you much better, again, would also be great to know. There has been a little bit of a gap, I guess, from when we last had a look, where we were over in this town, and we did a whole load of, you know, talking to different people and stuff like that. Picked up a few quests. And so now we're really pushing out to do the quests. I was on the way up here to pick up the bounty for the Dunsany brothers, but we bumped into an old man here who asked us to pick up some like documents and stuff. So basically, what I'm doing at the minute is just trying to work out how to get up here. So I haven't really quite worked that out. Now, we did go up through here. And when I got up here, I didn't see... Oh, well, I think when I went up,
Steep grade detected ahead. Stretches are recommended before attempting any climb.
So I think I went through that tunnel actually and picked up the quest from him, so this looks to be the right way. Jeez, Tristan, you're not that old. Oh, okay. Hey, sniper rifle strong. I got this gun earlier as well. Been pretty happy with it. If the enemies are close enough, I think you might be able to see it happen sometimes here. It like chains off of him and then does damage to other enemies around him. This might be a weapon that I try to upgrade a lot more as time goes on.
Additional exertions may be required.
That's a pretty cool little voice line. You have my thanks and my hammer. Repurpose helmet, bullets. Yeah, nice. Salvaged armor, little bit of healing items. Hey, nice. More long rounds. I actually really want more long rounds. No, I want heavy rounds. That's what I need for this rifle. I guess next time I find a workbench, I should see if I can craft any and how much they cost. Another change, just to sort of talk everybody through it, that I'm trying to make while I'm playing this, and it's a little bit difficult with the style of games that these are. I basically want to try to complete full quests in order, instead of what I have been doing throughout this playlist, which is like having a whole mishmash of lots of different bits of quests. The problem that I'm going to bump into is literally things like this. Like this one's not so bad because the Dunsany brothers is just a bounty, so there's no real like storyline around it. But the likes of the old man, I kind of want to pick up the quest, go do the quest, and then go hand it in, so there's a singular run of like the story happening. Not sure how it's going to work out. It's definitely going to be one of those ones where we need to play it by the ear. But as always, any comments that you can leave would be great. You know, any ideas how we can make it work better, or... Only 175 damage? I suppose I didn't have the sneak damage from this.
I would not refuse assistance.
Oh, I need to get out of here.
vitals.
Valerie doesn't have her ability just yet. Yeah, I still don't know why I'm using this gun. This gun's absolutely rubbish. What I want them to do is hopefully come down here. I do wonder if at some point I can change the optic on this gun. In case you missed it before, by the way, this particular gun that I'm using here, the little moon man with a hat gun, this is the rookie's choice or something along those lines. It's named something like that. It's actually the weapon that's in the lockbox at the very start of the game, which says that it needs lockpick 11 to get into it. But if you've got if you jump over the boxes in the same room that's in the corner of the room, there's actually a switch that just lets you open it.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
This unit and it will strive to perform better in the future.
The gun itself is actually a little weak. It's a little weak when you're using it, but as you get kills or do damage, I'm not 100% certain on exactly what the mechanic is for it, but it does gain XP, and so the more XP that it gets, the more it levels up, and the more it does, more damage it will do and things like that. So I'm purposely trying to use it where I can, to level it up to see how good it actually gets. Okay. This helmet's quite cool. It's got like a hat built into it. They make me think a lot of the subversive agents. If you can read this, if you can read this. If you can't, have someone read it to you. Keep away from the refugee camp near the estates. It's full of automechs that'll kill you and mash you good. Not worth getting killed for a handful of refugees who won't have any adrenal time anyhow. You'd wait for them to fall apart, storm in, and scrap them, but better to avoid them altogether. We got all of Golden Ridge to plunder. I wonder if they might be talking about this area here, which we did a quest in before. Somebody had tampered with they tampered with the automechs in that area, and it actually caused them to kind of go crazy and kill all the people who lived in that area. There's a way up, yeah, up here. I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty tough fight up here, actually. Must be enemies up here. You can see the little red markers on the map.
Prosecuting viscerally. With a few buckets of bleach, some combustible fluid, and a powerful salty urge to salty earth.
This gun is awesome. Oh, I would have missed a shot though.
Dispensing life-preserving medicine.
Oh, that's not good. He's done already.
Impossible in my present condition.
That looked like one of those guys got back up. Ooh.
You're vulnerable.
Is that enough for these guys? Yeah. Can they res each other? Did that look like one of the guys I put down got back up again? A quick look to see if there's any loot lying around the place here. It's definitely worth checking the sort of the verticals as well. A lot of this, a lot of these things that you can climb up on top of and have stuff on them, like there, for example. It's not quite on top, but I think I would have missed if I was just running around. No, actually, it's in line of sight. So if we go in here, yeah, this would be to get the documents. So let's go in and get those documents.
I admit to a pang at this site. I
Ooh,
once visited
nice.
this station with the first person I... never mind.
Hell yeah. Lockbox would be great to see what's inside that. For anyone who's not really seen what's been going on, these we came across one of these murals in the first train station, and it talked about basically what Valerie's saying. These were reproductions, but there was one of basically from the original mural, which is split into 5. They took one of the original piece and placed them into each of the different train stations. So yeah, we're just picking them up as we go along.
Please note that tram arrivals and departures may be delayed at this time.
Thanks, Valerie. Helpful. Right, so is this... Do we need to climb up here? No. We wouldn't be jumping around the side there either. So what am I missing? I need to get up there somehow. Oh. Up here? So we got a bunch of money and some inhaler things. I guess not. Hear like these trees? I can hear like a kind of chime. Are they even trees or are they crystals? Light revolver. I basically need to pick up as much loot as I can. I bought a ton of stuff from the vendors back in town and ended up with no money. Let's have a look to see if we can craft some of the heavy rounds. Yeah, not yet. And we only have the one. This is the craft weapon mods. Okay. No, yeah, it is. I think this is the craft weapon mod. Party upgrades. Can we do anything with these guys? Tristan? No. So, recipe for a small plasma charge. Hey, heavy runs. Nice. Buy all of those. How much are the heavy runs? Ooh, that's expensive. But we can now actually craft heavy run, right? So how much do they cost? 12 black powder and 9 scrap metal. We'll make one set. 50 rounds, so that's huge. Yeah, it feels much better. Let's check the end here, and then into the building we go. Ooh, we got a card. It gets us up to 11 or 12 out of the 15 we need to go to the collector. Oh, they've set up like target practice. Bit of a shame that, you know, I'm next to be target practice, but hey. That's the life of a space cowboy. So, do we want to go in through the front door? Probably not, right? Like, if we go in through the front whenever we can go around the side, we're probably going to walk right in the middle of a ton of people. Although, it looks like we can't actually get in through the side. Yeah, I guess we have to go through the front door. Let's get a quick heal.
Engaging aesthetics appreciation protocol. What a lascivious domicile and or indoor space.
Valerie is an absolute connoisseur of the fine arts. Lockpick 8. Let's go in here. Can hear something on the other side of this? Hey, it's a wee dog. Hello. Hey, Nightfew. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I need to go back and have a look at the size of the text so that comes up with those follower alerts. That text size is a little small. Ooh. Ooh. I would say that, do you have Game Pass first of all, Nightfew? Because if you have Game Pass, then it's an easy decision to download it. Yeah, I would download it. This one is way better than the first one, and the first one was pretty good already. The just very quickly to show you, like the inventory is much better already. You can the items are broke down into much easier ways to see. The perk system is again a hell of a lot more straightforward. You just kind of level, like put in skill points, and it gives you a bunch of perks that you can then choose from. And you don't have any of the sort of the follower things that was really, well, I don't know about you, but for me there was some stuff in the first one that really annoyed me. Like every time you use an ability from them, it would go in like this weird little cutscene to do that. None of that happens. It's just really, really good. And all of the actual conversations with different people, it's interesting. You actually care about the people in the game. Definitely recommend it.
These strangers should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grabbing an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Talking to myself now, huh?
Stand ready.
Have cobwebs
Our
in the
foes
attic.
are close.
Recon.
I would also say that a lot of the items that are found, guns and things like that, are really interesting. Like this gun I'm using at the minute. Ah, rubbish. This is going to go bad. This gun that I'm using at the minute, it's like a chain lightning gun.
System failure. Standing by for
I knew this was going to go bad. Yep. Flaws in the game were pretty interesting as well as I went through them. They kind of moved away from what they had in the first game, which was, you know, if you pick up a flaw, you kind of have a negative negative points like all of your stats. This time they're very specific about what they give a negative to, so it actually like doesn't feel like you're getting nerfed hard for picking up a flaw. It does depend on the flaw, though. Okay, so they have a lot of health. I'm pretty sure that I can't do an awful lot of stealth damage to them. And that guy one-shot me as well. What it could do.
This window.
Trouble
Don't
about
like it.
my hammerhead.
These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes.
Supposed to
Grab an
try to
order
focus on
glass
one.
scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
At your word, I shall charge!
This is dead end. Try this. So it's kind of one of the negative perks that play here. So I basically have a perk that I can't even remember the bonus of it, but I do less damage to enemies that aren't being hit by my companions. Okay, that's one down. So where is he? I thought I'm doing damage. Not there though. I wonder, is there something here that means that these guys can't leave that room? Guess so. Let's get that other gun re-equipped. Oh, cool. A shotgun hammer? No wonder that did so much damage when he hit me. I mean, I'll look at it in a sec, but I assume it's going to be when you hit enemies, it has a shotgun blast. Triggers a shotgun blast on hit. Yeah. Requires loaded shotgun ammo to fire. Give that a go. I'll wait until I come across somebody I'm actually going to try. Oh, he didn't actually give any item.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Actually, before we look at this, let's look at the thing on the ground. It might have a password or something. Sentinel Verhart, once you complete your work at the refugee camp in the western region of Golden Ridge, you shall ascend the neighbouring mountain to the Guardian Estates. You shall do so openly in daylight and gain the trust of those within the estates. Those present are ex-Protectorate subjects who have remained in the region, a thorn in the side of the Order and Anti's choice alike. Recruit them for our purposes by any and all means. Once you've done this successfully, you shall lead guerrilla strikes throughout the region independently. We trust you shall complete your task with gusto. So this is a Protectorate guy. He came up here to recruit the bandits. It didn't go so well. Let's have a look at the logs. First log, well that's that. Our Vigilant lies dead. In accompanying a scavenging party last week, she stepped from the path and onto a landmine. There was hardly enough of her left to bury. None are sure what to do now, least of all myself. I'm the only warden still present and living. But that does not mean I feel ready to lead. The others look to me as our supplies dwindle, and the Protectorate sends no recourse and expect me to have the answers. Morton came to me yesterday and said something that should have been blasphemy. Nobody's coming for us. There's no rescue. The Protectorate's left us to die. I wanted to deny it, but I believe it to be true. Some others here agree, or could be made to agree. Yet still others do not and shall not. If we're to start looking after ourselves in earnest, those that disagree shall attempt to stop us as Protectorate law demands with force. And we shall have no choice but to respond in kind. Our predictions were not entirely correct. A group formed from some remnants of the estate staff and some of the refugees sought to use the cover of night to escape the estates, presumably to defect to the Order. We refused to allow this to happen. In the fighting that followed, some were killed, but many were wounded. Morton and I agreed to keep the survivors here, but to what ends? We've yet to decide. Worse, we don't possess the requisite medicine to treat the wounded. All we've managed to acquire is a creative Anti's choice Adrena time. It would appear to be faintly similar to the Matriarch's own Mercy oxymorphone, though obviously more crude and seemingly designed for a specific alternate purpose. But we were desperate, and it will help ease the pain of the wounded. By the Matriarch, what are we doing? Preventing our own from joining our enemies, only to treat them with our enemies' supplements. It's enough to make one weep. Something is going through the estates, a sickness, or I don't know. We're not ourselves anymore. The banditry has become perpetual. Our earlier pretenses of honor abandoned. Morton personally killed several desperate refugees earlier, and I, terrified to say that I cannot recall what I did or did not do. We wanted their supplies to see if they possessed the invader's substance, Adrena time, but they had none. It feels like I cannot think, cannot resist, cannot feel. I write this only to remember that I wrote it, and that there was something before this doomed precipice I feel myself irresistibly drawn towards. Got a couple messages then. To the new inhabitants of the Guardian Estates, we know the last 3 years have been difficult for you. You've been left to fend for yourselves, while all around you the bloodthirsting invaders and feckless traitors have squabbled over less land than could suitably house a dozen families. The Sovereign has abandoned you, but you needn't entertain the indignity any longer. As this message travels to you, so does a Protectorate Sentinel. And where normally one would raise a hub of banditry to the ground, this one shall arrive to parley. He will arrive in 3 days' time, in daylight. Engage him openly, and outline the entirety of your situation with him, including manpower, munitions, and understanding of Order and Anti's choice movements in the region. Should you do so satisfactorily, you may hear it from us again, and our working relationship shall be most fruitful. And then the response. You sent a lot of words in your last message. Here's ours. Give us Adrena time and don't die. Give us Adrena time and die. What? Give us a training time and don't die. Give us a training time and die. Send anybody you want, and we'll kill them and take whatever they got. And it better be a training time. Everyone here needs the Drina, and we haven't ever got enough. We killed your man, but he didn't have any Drina. Tell us where your message is from so we can show you how happy we're not. So straight up, full on addicted to the Adrena time that they were on. Okay, so that was the we got that bounty done. We can hand that back in when we get to the town. But we will go back and hand into the Elder here before we do any more exploration. He might have another part of the quest he wants us to do. But there's a quick way down that doesn't get me killed. A little bit of damage, that's okay. Oh. Axe hammer. Is he through here, I think? Couldn't have been. I couldn't have possibly missed this looting well. I suppose I could have if it was just running quickly.
Ah, you've returned in one piece. Did you perchance acquire those precious items we spoke about?
Yep, got the both right here, but they don't look like manuscripts.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Come now, hand them over. Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. My handlers will be mighty pleased with these indeed.
Handlers? Does that include Agent Cobor?
You're acquainted with us then, and you still hadn't managed to connect the proverbial dots. Ha! That there is proof. I've still got it. Old Spider is mighty good at keeping secrets. All I can divulge is that valuable data, like this here, always paves the way to lucrative business ventures.
Did you just call yourself Spider?
I did, and why not? You think I'd use my given name in the midst of a highly sensitive mission? Ha! You'd find yourself an alias too if you knew what was what. Anyhow, here's your payment for a job well done. And since you're apparently known to others in Sub Rosa, I suppose I can add a bit of knowledge on top. Been watching the scrappers for a while. They stick to raids, nothing big or risky. All the same, they caught the attention of a sentinel. Imagine they were being brought to heel. Sentinels work in secret, but someone somewhere gave the scrappers word that he was coming and bringing trouble with him. They killed him upon his arrival, of course.
Yeah. So why would a Sentinel be coming after them? This isn't Protectorate land anymore.
The Protectorate'll do anything to bring defectors to heel. They're getting desperate. Lucky for this lot, someone has a vested interest in preserving their freedom.
Okay, thanks for the intel. Bye, Spider.
Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider.
Okay, so before, yeah, what we're going to do is get this next bounty here, and then we'll go up to this quest, and then we're actually going to go back to the town to hand in the bounty and the quest before we continue with more.
Gather your energy.
Sounds are so cool as well in this game. Pretty dark though. I actually think, yeah, give me a minute. This actually, I think this is the problem with my room, not the game. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot better now. You don't get brighted by the light above my monitor, though. Oh, okay. Where is he? Right there.
I've eyes.
Maintaining.
I am
God, my guys go down so quick.
Impossible in my present condition.
Assistance.
Listen up. I'm having grenades thrown at me.
Is in need of assistance.
Ah. Yeah, I really need to work out how to get the companions to be stronger. I suppose it doesn't help. I blocked out leadership, I think, so maybe that's the problem. So, ho ho ho. Damn it. So there's one more.
And my hammer. To battle!
Oh. Oh!
Realize you're back.
That little like firework thing that we seen, that was the that was the gun leveling up. So what's it up to now? 42 damage a hit. I think I definitely need to get a better optic on it. It's very hard to aim with that, like, that little iron sight. I do think the enemies in these like camps, I think they do respawn, so unfortunately clearing this out isn't gonna... What am I looting that from? Oh, just the minecart? Is that because it was closed, maybe? But yeah, I think taking them out now isn't probably going to help me in the future. I mean, other than giving me XP, that'll help for sure. Okay. Actually, not a bad wee area for loot. This has been pretty good.
I can't believe we have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Void damn scrappers. Listen up, you hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, No Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
Why they gotta do that? People are addicted to their drugs, and they're using the drugs to get people to do more work for them. Like, the Protector are meant to be the bad guys, not everybody else. So that's just another little scrapper camp. I want to avoid random combat encounters if I can. Hey, those minecarts are awesome. I really need to keep an eye for them. So Jane and Sammy really going the long way around here. There has to be a way to get through this mountain. Is that like a spider?
None shall stand against us. On the authority of the thumb.
You can see how little damage this this gun does. It doesn't use cheap ammo either.
An alarming amount of fluids, Commander. Repair this unit, and it will strive to perform better in the future.
Is this lootable? No. So am I gonna have to go through a spider cave then to get there? Like this doesn't look like it's a way through either. How'd you get through there? You can go this way. Doesn't look like I can climb it. Oh, rubbish. Some sort of ambush from them. Pretty certain they weren't there when I walked down the corner.
Standing by with life support.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Are in it. Alright. Well, that clearly is not the way to go. So I have no idea what way we're meant to go here. Unless I'm meant to go all the way back, like, down this way and work up from there. It would be cool to have like a, not quite like a waypoint thing, but like arrows or something that kind of shows you the way around. Okay. We'll go back here and we'll go around the other side of that building. We'll see if there's like Maybe there's a way up around the, I guess, the left-hand side as we come out of it. Yeah, this is looking a little bit more promising. See some enemies up ahead. Yeah, some spiders. Let's actually check this thing out. Should be able to run up and bonk one of them before they get a chance to attack.
Ready to
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I would have preferred a bit more shotgun out of it, but certainly did a decent bit of damage. And now if I go through there, I think there's really any need to go in here. I just want to quickly see if we go in here, is there like a way out of it? But yeah, something tells me I do not need to be in here yet. So we'll come back to this area when I have the inevitable quest to come in here. So who's in here? Is this scavengers? Oh no, this is the order? I'm gonna stick to what I said. Go get this quest done. Do the other quest. I want to try and stick to some sort of order.
I shall not stay your execution.
Loose Quaker cannon round that appears to have been part of a now overturned supply shipment. The primer cap appears to have been partially dislodged. If the cap can be removed tactfully, the bounty of black powder inside would be free for the taking. Use guns to get that? Hell yeah. It's going to tell us how much? 8? Ah, what that mines. What is that? Oh, she's nearby.
Audio log of Chief Exploitation Behavioralist DeWitt. This is entry number 8 of my scrapper preventative fieldwork. Unfortunately, it seems my heavy metal detritus drops mixed into the adrenatime cancels the intoxicating effects that scrappers crave.
That's not good. He's went down. What's the bait? So is he stuck in combat? because he's back there. Oh, this is not good. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, there's Serenium as well, so they... Oh, rubbish.
By for assistant.
So because there's Serenium, they actually do, they do damage. They like leave puddles in the ground, do damage, but the damage that they do isn't just to your health bar, it's also to your ability to heal. You can kind of see it at the bottom there, where there's like on the bar below my health bar, there's like a little yellow notch at the end of it. That's your, like, you can heal up until that point, but once you've healed to there, you then have, you go into a crash, and a crash stops you from being able to heal anymore. This, I mean, this is working. Seems like if I get on top of that platform, they aggro. I suppose they're looking maybe for a different path to get around to me. Nice. Blood-soaked gothic helm. Plus 20% health. Oh wait, what? Oh, I'm standing in Serenium. After me talking about... What is going on? Why? Oh. We need to work out what that beep is. Where'd he go? So I think there's one more down here. Oh, there's mines all over here. At least. Will my companions not get up? Yes. Ooh, okay. That fight was tough. So I wonder, does that mean everything in here is actually being destroyed? Oh. There actually isn't anything else in there. Okay, well, oh, there is one more here. I'm gonna lose that one single item, right? Scrapper Dragoon. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. I'm very low on bullets. There is a fast travel here, though. Let's just check to see how much ammo I've actually got. So I've got quite a few compact rounds. I don't think I have many. Got an awful lot of guns that sort of use these things. And I'm pretty sure we're going to combat here with my team. They're going to get completely ruined. Ideally, I would be able to get up around the back. Oh yeah, they're skulled as well. The fact that they're skulled, I think they're out leveling me by quite a bit. So let's see if there's a different way up. Not particularly looking like it. She's all the way up there. So I wonder. $15 bullets isn't going to be enough. Oh, that... Really, game? Oh, I say game. I'm the one that missed it.
Target is insufficiently close.
This is going to take forever. Auto talk compression coil?
Who's that?
Dispensing life-preserving medicine. Mind control.
Oh, please don't have a whole ton of enemies around here. Oh.
Need a better spot.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Must be a quest I can get to like repair an auto dock or something. Let's actually see what is the dimension of that. Hazard of gas. You find compression coils and anti-choice went to the trouble of orbitally dropping in a Dorado. They must be very important to someone. Alright, let's move on, I guess, up to this. Considering it's an outpost, it might be like a workbench and stuff. I can craft more rounds. Ooh. No doubt going to run through a bunch of mines in the river here. Yep, there's one. Corporate
You came
climber.
at us from the scrapper side? You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their hands.
Oh, these are trenches? Why did I not realize these were trenches before? What is it? Ball stealing. Yeah, okay. Maybe the auto dock thing's here. I'd imagine being on the trenches could be... No, that's the wrong thing. Being on the trenches could be really helpful to have an auto dock. This is really bad. There's Serenium poisoning everywhere here. Is this still... No, it's not. Nice. So can I... Oh, that's not a bag. I thought I was a bag. Did you get the trauma kits in? Alright, we'll go speak to the main guy first.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
The order sent me to help you. They weren't the ones that attacked.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because the abbot sent me as an emissary.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
Well, if it wasn't the order, it means you got a new enemy.
Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what, by law, do you think I can do about it?
Be a damn professional and report to your superiors.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we'd go back to killing each other.
Yeah, okay. I get it. How can I convince you it wasn't them?
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you were someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. And normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you like my help with those, right?
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
What kind of jobs need done?
That
I know I
bomb
could
hit
just
us,
pay
it
him.
was filled with
I'll have the
uranium.
money for it, but
So not only
I'd
did
rather
it kill us the
do
good
them.
old-fashioned way,
I'd rather
it also
help
caused
people if I
serious
can.
poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docks have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docks work, and that should cut her billable
Job
hours
done.
in half, and then I'll send your message.
What else do you need?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. Trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did
Not
or
any
didn't
medical
toxify.
skill. I'm not sure if I can
Go
help with
find out
that.
who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
All right, what else you got?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
What? And off the back of that, our character just says, yeah, fair enough.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Even standing amidst the smoldering ruins of this outpost, the bleeding bodies of his comrades, this fellow thinks only of profit. Auntie's choice is truly odious.
Yeah, but Tristan, your people mind wipe anybody who don't agree with them? Okay, so we have this weird Mantisaur quest. Oh, and the murder thing's up there as well. Where's the auto dock, though? Where is that? Hold on a minute. Did we... Did we lose the quest to go and speak to the person who needs the auto dock fixed? Oh no, it's here. Medic at the outpost opportunity. So I'm pretty sure this is outpost opportunity. Yeah. So need to find that person. It ain't you. That looks like a medic.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
I saw an explosion from the landing pad. What happened here?
Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help?
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you helped.
What do you need?
We need compression coils.
Got one.
The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of zeranium poisoning. And the coils on our auto docks have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
Okay, good news. Got some right here.
How fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you.
Oh.
Please, come back when you found more.
That was going to be super easy.
Anticipating request. This unit's compression coils are currently in use. Please acquire compression coils elsewhere.
All right, so I think we do want to go up here, so let's do that, because I want to get a little bit of leveling done before I try to take on Jane Dunsamy, because yeah, that's gonna be hard. Let's head up there. Is there a safe way for me to go that isn't over a bunch of mines? Hey, what's this building? What's the bunk? It would be stealing. He's sleeping. Is the other guy asleep? Guy's asleep too. Okay, it's all my loot then. Tumor stole my bottle of Fizzo's purple berry tequila. You made a grave miscalculation and will pay dearly for this injustice. Do not even bother to return your stolen goods, for the damage done and my vengeance will be swift. I only hope you enjoy that purloined beverage, for it may be your last. Oh, somebody in trouble.
Yes, I have earned it, haven't I?
Thank you for the ring. Oh, noise. Wait, what's going on here? Why is he making that noise? Very odd. It's making the noise as if, like, I'm pickpocketing those boxes, but not sure why. Alright then. Let's head to the Mantisaur's outpost. There's no way it's actually a Mantisaur though. Mantisaurs are just beasts that continuously fight and attack. Tamed Mantisaur drone? I guess some sort of science experiment or something?
Hey, Choppy. Hey, Pinchy. Hey, Slashy. How are my 3 favorite Mantisaurs doing?
We'll get up. If they have Mantisaurs tamed, why are they worried about the scavenger bases? Just go wipe them out. Look at that, the ship in the distance. So cool.
An unscathed Auntie's Choice Fortress? Rather lacking in the aesthetic department, isn't it?
Alright, I assume any items around here. Oh my lord, look how much ammo there is. Yep, detected. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so I can't take any of these items because that would be stealing. And I can't go through whatever this is. Oh, this must be where the murder took place. Check the computer out though. Body disposal directive. We've begun to receive complaints from Trooper Station of Fort Endurance that the smell of ordered bodies kept as Mantisaur food and stored in the loading elevator are interfering with standard operations. Please dispose of the corpses immediately in accordance with Auntie's Choice extraction, blah blah blah. Body disposal is non-negotiable. While we appreciate defeating order bodies to SIE WatchTech and the other Mantisaurs is a novel way to extend rations and reduce costs, keeping unrefrigerated rotting corpses on company property violates numerous health and safety protocols. It exposes the fort to such an inexcusable amount of liability that it might even violate the troopers' relinquishment of autonomous rights waivers. Your request for the bodies to remain is denied. Dispose of them and remove them. In addition to increasing the risk of sickness and disease, we've been made aware that your collective failure to dispose of corpses on the loading elevator caused an onslaught of ravenous critters that swarmed the fort and caused numerous injuries. Get rid of them at once or we'll bust a lot of you overnight. Personal log, 3 cheers for WatchTech. WatchTech, the big beautiful Mantisaur, caught a group of infiltrators sneaking into the fort just before dawn. He set upon them like he was a shopper at Auntie's birthday sale, and was done tearing the lot of them apart before the rest of us even made it out of bed. Andrew's put him in for another promotion. If it goes through, he'll officially be an executive, and the extra rations we get if that happens sure would come in handy. Even though we've been pretty darn effectual by feeding WatchTech the bodies of the order chumps he dismembered, the big bug continues to periodically turn on. Us, I guess. Yeah, I was going to say his fellow troopers, but that ain't right, is it? He's a bug and we're people. And while it's easy to forget he ain't actually one of us, maybe we've gotten a little bit too complacent. WatchTech's interpreter says it's his take on leadership. He says WatchTech didn't like Costa giving him lip and was keeping discipline. He said that WatchTech swears it's a one-time thing. It's the 3rd time that it happened. More and more I'm starting to wonder how much Wentworth actually talks with the critter. Either WatchTech changes his mind a lot or Wentworth's full of shit. I suppose it's official now. I'm going to get eaten. Not only was my transfer to outpost opportunity denied, but now command is demanding we dispose of the remaining order bodies. Without that meat for WatchTech, I'm convinced he's going to turn on each and every one of us until he's the only thing left living in this base. I don't want to get at. I already paid for my non-refundable Mourner accessible keepsake box with plaque on level 424 of the claim. And if WatchTech eats me, there'll be nothing left to put in it. So maybe the murder was WatchTech?
attention. Nearby Mantisaur is deviating from typical flesh-rending
Yeah, so
behavior.
that's him.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly courage with a little mock apple.
So, my guess here already. This thing is tamed. It isn't making any decisions. This guy who's just the trooper is essentially... Yeah, he's got like an antenna thing. He's connected to it. He's the one who's actually being in charge. But he's doing it through the idea that the Mantisaur's in charge.
Hey, you gotta help me, please.
I'm coming.
I didn't do what they say I done.
I'm coming.
Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Yeah, then you'll be happy to hear that Durbin sent me over.
Durbin? Oh, that's great. He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
Well, you seem like you're telling the truth, but why are they accusing you?
I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
Well, what do you think happened?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
How does that line up with what he said would happen?
It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But we ate Sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no crabble in Sisty stew.
Exactly what he said would happen? Are you sure there wasn't crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find crabble anywhere.
Is there any of that stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Okay. I'll talk to the security officer, see if we can find out.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Interesting. Just very quickly, welcome to... I've seen a few new people are in watching at the minute, lurking in the background. Feel free to use the chat if you want to talk. Especially while there's not that many people in. It makes it really easy for us to keep up with who's saying what. But either way, it's good to have you. Good to have you along. Do you want to talk to these people? Well, let's do that. Let's talk to her first, though.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention?
Well, I've been sent to solve a murder.
Murder? Oh, right. One of the enlisted killed their superior, or something. She's in that cage over there, and Security Officer Abner is in charge of the investigation.
I'm also trying to settle some kind of leadership dispute.
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping someone would bring some sense into this madness. You should go talk to Trooper Wentworth. I'll let him speak for himself before I start speaking for him. Sure, fine.
Okay.
Were I you, I'd do my best not to get eaten as I was bumbling through areas I'm not meant to be in.
Appreciate the warning.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment.
It's
I'm
like a
already
graft.
overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
I may not be Auntie's choice, but I was sent by your commander.
Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me?
See, like, this guy's just like, oh, I'm in charge, I'm in charge. With you, nothing. I was sent to find the Mantisaur.
Ah, well, in that case, your business is with both my commander and me. But I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance.
So it's true. You've actually got a Mantisaur as your commanding officer.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
He said there's some kind of dispute over who the second in command is.
There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question.
So you understand that thing?
My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Yeah, or you could be lying and simply pretending that it's a Mantisaur running the base.
That is exactly what
Yep,
he's doing.
I agree.
Designer Bradford.
I agree.
You've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
Nope.
And
You're a
you've
liar.
been reminded repeatedly that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
It's just like that. Is that right?
Of
Are
course
you full
not.
of shit?
I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Right about what?
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what exactly are you asking me to do?
We need you to infiltrate the mutated mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
He's so clearly talking out his butthole. If Wojciech was really in charge, there's no way that, like, after all this time, he would still be letting him make these mistakes with who's in charge. But
Look
we'll
in
see
the
if we can
nest to the
find it
east.
anyway.
That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That
We're going
makes
to
the exact amount of
continue the
scientific
quest in
sense I'd
this
expect from you. Excuse
though,
me?
before we do this.
May we
We're going to
speak
try
a
and solve the
second?
murder before we go any further.
Apologies for my
Like I said
outburst,
before, I want
but
to try to
had
keep
need
everything
warn
being
you
done
that an earful from Wentworth is akin
collectively.
to sucking on an inhaler full
Hey
of
Darts,
ammonia.
thanks for the follow.
What are you two talking about?
Good to have you.
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth. Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
You're certain?
I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
Let's bribe him.
I'll have to... Oh, fine.
Auntie's choice.
Fine.
That's what you guys
If
want.
scientific discovery and the betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra.
Correct.
Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
This unit has added mantisaurs to its registry of approved task managers.
So Abner has a name.
Well, what have we
That means
here?
we can speak to him.
You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Sent to help with the murder investigation.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
Interesting. All Vanti's doctors are stand with wounded, so I'm the best you've got.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
No, but I'm going to try the little sleuth thing. Why don't you tell me what happened?
So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be.
Oh, everybody else was fine, so there's no way he could have been allergic to shellfish. Did you do an investigation?
Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed.
This guy's
now, I'm waiting for a
Hey,
specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule.
Specialist might just tell you that Cuddy died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Do you... do you know what an allergy is? Because unless you're allergic to Crabble, it doesn't matter.
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I
Oh.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Why do I suddenly think you know exactly what happened to Cuddy?
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
Sorry, a little bit distracted. Somebody came in. Let's just very quickly want to have a look. So, He told everyone that. He was a complainer. He complained about food. He complained about everything. Okay. And what's that got to do with meat and Crabble?
Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
Then you're the one who really killed him?
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
No.
Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible. And that's no kind of solution.
Yeah, you're responsible?
And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence.
Would you really do that to an innocent person just to cover yourself?
Absolutely.
The problem with this is if I don't accept it, he might just send her off already. But I don't. I'm not. I'm going to take that gamble. I don't want to help him cover up. Absolutely not. If you sacrifice your own trooper, you'll certainly sacrifice me.
Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
Nope. I am grassing on you so quickly. Hey, crafting. So I want to see if I can... Yeah. So I wanted to see if I could maybe make like some sort of optic for the gun that I'm trying to level up. Let's make some more heavy rounds. These heavy rounds are great. Ooh. Your self-reliance has made you an outcast. Vendors are less eager to sell to you and prices are increased, but you gain a chance to receive double resources when you break down items. Why did I get this? So vendor prices would increase by 50%. But I would have a 25% chance to double items on breakdown. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. I like having the money. Because it means when I come across vendors, I can very quickly buy the sort of the unique items that they've got.
What's happening? Are you making any progress?
I believe I am, but I will let you know when I got more.
But please hurry. I've got severe claustrophobia, and being locked in this tiny cage makes me feel like I've got a Manosaur Queen sitting on my chest.
Alright, so that's sealed. So we do know who...
Damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices.
Hey! Fuck high prices! So yeah, I wonder if I need to get evidence of this before I can go back and tell the guy about him. Otherwise we can just fast travel back almost straight away and just hand that in.
Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Wow, such a discount.
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
We have furniture stores in Northern Ireland here that no matter what time of the month it is, no matter what month it is, no matter anything, they are running sales like last chance sales, your chance to get it. This is exactly that same sort of thing. Oh, they've got some cool stuff though. So am I getting more discount because I'm trusted? Alright, let's sell some of the bits. Oh no. Almost buying stuff from them. So I want to sell the guns. Yeah, I want to sell guns that aren't unique. Same thing with armor. We're going to sell non-unique armor. Yeah, let's get a risk. I'm going to keep the gas mask just because it's really helpful to have when you go into those like sort of high toxicity areas. See a few more people in the streams watching. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. So we couldn't really make too much money from that. That's a bit of a shame. So how much are these items then? We've got, so there's no unique weapons, it's just unique. Wait, what is that other thing? What is this? A pet for your ship? Oh, what? 1,600? Can I afford these other things if I buy that? Maybe. Possible uniform. So it's got extra slide distance and damage resist. And a helmet in extra slide distance, but you also do more damage while sliding too. Alright, we'll definitely find the pet. Yep, we're doing it. I did see a recipe. Can I afford this? Yeah, we can. Oh no. Alright, we'll have to come back. So this would be stealing, which makes a lot of sense. Go over there. Yeah, let's just go over there now. Sleep, right? There's nobody else there? Yoink. And to lockpick him. Okay. Not really much in there. Well, the joke of making a Mantis Sword and Anti-Choice Trooper just stopped being funny. The hoi polloi put him in for yet another promotion after he discovered that group of infiltrators last spring, and it was approved. Now he officially ranks me. Having it as a mascot, I understood. Giving it ranks so the troops could draw increased rations, I understood. Promoting it to sergeant was shocking, but it didn't seem to hurt anyone, so I kept my frumps to myself. But promoting it to officer, giving it meaningful rank, putting it above me in the order of succession, what if, law forbid, by some tragic turn of events the damn thing were to end up in charge? What if, law forbid, it continues to gain rank and wind up in the running to be the next anti-yourself? Some offenses simply can't be left to stand. That was designer Bradford who said that. So she says it was a joke. So I wonder, like, is that true? Was she in on it in the first place, and therefore add some credibility to what she's saying, or was it not true at all, and she just thinks it's a joke? Anyone in here that's going to see me steal? Nope. Didn't notice ladders in the other one. Okay. So if we go around here, can we talk to this guy and get him to let us in?
Bet they'll name you employee of
No.
the fiscal quarter.
There's a ladder though. Ladder looks good. Could very well mean there's a way in through the top. This green stuff, is this gonna hurt? No. Okay, so there wasn't a way in through the top. There was a ladder in the middle of that. How did I not see that? Oh. Ah. That was sad. Well, at least we didn't get put back very far. Alright, so I think curious case of the Canker Chief. Tell Officer Abner. Okay, so we need to find Abner. Who? I can't even remember who Abner is now at this point. There apparently somebody here. Ooh, it was a mistake.
Ain't nothing there.
Oh, hold on, we spoke to him.
You're back. Why? Well, isn't that
This can't be. It can't be the only choice. So let's fast travel back to the camp, the outpost, and see if we can tell the he's not a general, whatever he is, the person who's in charge. Maybe we can tell him what happened, and he'll take care of the rest. Here he is.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Yeah, so
Then why by law?
So the only option we have is to accept the bribe? Okay, I guess that's all we can do. Oh no, we'll have to get more money.
Honestly, why do you thank law? I was genuinely concerned I'd have to sort this out on my own. But I'd much rather pay you and drop the charges against Bardot instead.
Better.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
What do you mean, one of these?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
Alright, fine.
Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower. But you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
So I need to sneak in, but there's only one door. We already went up on the roof and there was no way in through the roof.
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die.
Every time. Oh, no, no. I think that was noise.
It's got all worked up over nothing.
Like, come in, guys. Close the door. So I do think he'll still be able to hear if I make too much noise. This is the first time I will have used one of these. Done. I now need to get out without being seen as well. It goes to sense that I'm forced to take time from my busy day to tell you dolts this. The dematerializers are not toys. Yes, everyone enjoys the pops and sizzles as it reduces all manner of biology to a gloppy mess. But the patent mix of acids that fuels the sprayer is a notable line item on my budget. Unless we would all like to take a salary reduction to pay for that frivolity, we must reserve use of the gadget for melting corpses, excrement, unservable food scraps, and other waste that will call in the local wildlife. If you simply must gather for the show, request to use one of your unpaid breaks when one of the dematerializers will be in use at the mandatory pens like the rest of us. Awesome. Right. So, will he keep to his word?
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
If only it worked out so well for poor Chief Cuddy.
Yes. Well, the nature of a meritocracy is that sometimes it serves up the rewards we deserve, rather than the ones we want. If Cuddy would have worked within the system more than he tried to work around it, maybe it wouldn't have made him the instrument of his own demise. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
What did he give us? 500? 500's okay.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
I'm not gonna bribe her. But it could help.
Wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
Nice, another level up. Okay then, guns, I guess we'll have to go into that. I definitely want to put a point into lockpicking. Let's go lockpicking and hack on this one. That's great, we got that finished. Obviously we can go back and speak to the guy and be like, hey, look what we did, we fixed the problem. But, yeah, we ain't going to do that just yet. Where's the... Oh, the pupus there. So we could go directly across there. Yeah, let's head over to do that. Gonna be big fall damage? Yeah. I think it is. No. A vehicle would be
Arbiter
so
Rao,
good.
You have been observed exhibiting unconventional behavior on board the Incognito.
I told you, the lubricant you found was for my armor. If I do not regularly lubricate the joints, I cannot move effectively.
Correction. You have been observed exhibiting 2 unconventional behaviors on board the Incognito. The other behavior involves the daily disinfecting of all controls,
Oh, okay, he's got
buttons,
OCD.
and light control apparatuses.
There's
That's not
nothing
that bad.
unconventional about sanitation.
That's over here.
Microbes may be the smallest of all the Sovereign's foes, but
This unit appreciates your vigilance against threats both micro and macroscopic.
Is this just... It's just a little facility then? It's just a little research area? Nothing major here, I suppose? It is abundantly clear that the Pharacnids are remarkable biological organisms, far more intelligent than a mantisaur and fiercer than a raptidon. My studies indicate that they are potentially more loyal than a canid. If one can only get them to bond by careful application of the crystalline structures they respond to. They also reproduce much more quickly than any of the aforementioned species, which could make them an even cheaper option for shock troopers in the future. I've requested the delivery of arachnid egg sacs into my sleeping quarters, where I've already positioned a multitude of crystals of different shapes and sizes, with the obvious assumption that once they hatch, they will immediately bond to me. From that point, it should be a simple matter to train them to perform basic commands. I'll be swimming in accolades, and by extension, bits. Yeah, I don't think it went that way. I'm curious if we're going to find that person's... wherever they're living. Because I don't think they're going to be alive.
unleash my might upon them.
Manta wasps. Manta wasps? I thought we were going to... It was a hybrid, but oh man, I can't even remember what the hybrid was. There looks like a big chasm there, so we're not going to be able to go this way. Guess we have to go down and around there. We are going to skip these guys, hopefully.
None shall stand against us.
Don't fight them. Don't fight them. Oh, we do? Oh. Maybe we want to fight these. Oh, no, we don't want to fight here. Oh, this is bad. I think I'm doing bonus damage. Whoa! Got it right up on my grill. Yeah, I think I'm doing bonus damage when I'm in this mode. In slow motion. I'll need to have a look at my perks to see if that is the case. Maybe not. Oh, hey, these guys are fighting.
Surplus rounds, cover me. They're back. I'll make them disappear.
Examine. So we can salvage for parts. I was kind of hoping it would give me the coils that I'm looking for. I don't really get it. Our initial landing and attack went so well and now nothing. We're stuck at a standstill. Can't get supplies or anything from orbit. Can't get anyone to... Can't get no one up and over to the order/trench. Commander saying every time we tried, we just get shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be? Void Brain? Sitting here watching a whole lot of nothing happen. Knowing the friends and other fronts are making bits hand over fist. Has me regretting transferring to this area. I think it's time for our useless commander to have an accident. I can handle this better than him. Ooh, sneaky.
Emergency protocols.
Very sneaky. Somebody set the commander up. It's not gonna be any of these guys. Oh, this though. What is this thing? It's like a mortar, maybe?
You have my thanks and my hammer. I shall reduce them to a slurry.
What is... I did see a grenade symbol there, just very briefly. Oh, wow! I didn't realize his gun, his hammer does that. That was really cool. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is not good. Oh, rubbish amount of bullets.
Your vitals look grim, Commander.
Ow! I wonder maybe if would I be better using my triple barrel shotgun here? With them being biological, would they take way more damage from the burn effects?
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Sort of pressure plate, I guess. Okay.
I shall not stay your execution.
Speedy heavy marksman rifle. Let's have a look at that. I will use it in place of that one. Maybe not. Oh, it's pretty decent, but the problem I'm having is actually like the sort of the gun economy I've got going on here. haven't really like set myself up with a good range of different weapons.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Yeah, the shotgun's good. Shotgun's very good. So why did we randomly just get wrapped there with Anti's choice? I guess, did we stop an attack on one of the front lines? And because we stopped it, it's helped them out? Alright, so... yeah, we need to keep going in that direction. Oh, let's see if there's any... I mean, we desperately need bullets. There was a whole lot of enemies around that big rock over there, so... I don't want to get too close to that one. Mantisaur nest. That I know this is going to be real tough. Do it quick. Just a wee quick save. Okay, so
Prosecuting viscerally.
I really wish I had a way to heal my teammates.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
There might be a way, so if any of you guys know, please tell me. I actually thought having Val in the party would heal the teammates from time to time, but it doesn't seem like she does. Can we see? Yeah, we can see movement in here. So we got a wasp, a drone. Oh. Oh, that... yeah, that makes way more sense. That heals on me. Oh, I think I did that. Come on, come on, come on, shoot. There we go. So we're here to find a pupa. I have a feeling that when we do lift whatever the whenever we find it and we lift it, we are going to get attacked by the, like a mantisaur queen or something. Poor Trooper has been horrifically shredded by mantisaur claws. Upon closer inspection, you notice there are undetonated grenades in its bowels. But whether this was some dramatic last stand or simply how the body collapsed is anyone's guess. Wouldn't quick save. Read this, and then we're gonna try and use the dumb trait to pull the grenades out to see what happens. Damn that bug for sending us out here. We couldn't be prepared for what we found. They came out of the rocks, jaws agape, claws scratching, glowing in unnatural blue, and they ignored our iron like we were shooting spitballs. I crawled into a crack too narrow for their hides, but all it got me was a front row view of my team being tore up, and impaled on the spikes like they were stocking the larder for winter. I can't stay here forever. Eventually I'll have to make a break for it, and law help me then. Please, if anyone finds this, tell Marjorie that I love her. And don't let her remarry to anyone that makes less than chief or senior associate. The kids deserve to at least be lower class. Lower upper, lower middle, lower upper class. Alright, let's do it. So you're pretty confident that any grenades that go into a body without blowing up will also come out without blowing up. You shove your hand into the gory mess and jerk one clear of the corpse. Oh yeah, it did blow up. Alright, so I think we've all learned something here today. So we aren't the first people who were sent up here to get this. What I would like to hopefully find is some other journal here that basically shows that they were questioning the trooper guy. I can't remember what his name is, but that they were questioning him, because that would prove that basically what happens is when people come along and they get questioned, they send them up here under the guise that there's, you know, a new mantisaur strain that they need to be brought back, just to get them killed because they know it's a deadly area. Okay, that is absolutely a boss arena. Am I doing bullets? I'm okay shotgun rounds. I am not okay on short rounds. Is this the only gun? It's the only gun I've got that does compact.
Action.
Ooh, get absolutely nailed by 2 ranged attacks. Tristan survived.
Emergency protocols ready.
Tristan did not survive. So much Sirenium just everywhere.
have my thanks and my hammer.
I definitely need to give this guy more armor. I might actually Google as well this evening and see if we can find out, like, is there a way to heal these people? Because, I mean, combat for me is we go in, he runs up, starts hammering things, and then dies. Then I frantically run around the place trying to shotgun things down. That's pretty much been the play the whole way through. Definitely has to be something real bad that comes out to fight us here soon. Oh, there's a way up there, so more bodies. Should be his health. What is this? Air-cooled machine gun? I think that air kill machine gun might actually work out really well for us. Or is it this one? So it's long rounds. We've got 369 long rounds, which is great. I guess it's some sort of like automatic like minigun type thing. Okay, so there is a pupa here. Why does that arm look like that? Is that because it got dissolved, maybe? Oh, I knew it!
It would seem the Mantisaurs disliked that action.
At your word, I shall charge! On the authority of the sovereign!
Yeah, this is absolutely an ambush. Chris didn't survive. I need you alive. Oh, heal, get out! Oh. Ah, yep. Yeah. It's okay knowing there's going to be an ambush, but being able to play it's a different matter. How far back are we? I think we're that far back actually. I think I looted most of this before. Right, let's see if we can make this just a little easier for ourselves. Do we have mine? We have a mine. That is not many. But let's put it down anyway. So if we put this here. And then we change our gun. Let's get this one in. And I think so that's 42 damage. Where is that marksman? 73. Is that damage or DPS? Because if that's damage, then this sniper rifle is rubbish. Although it's got the stealth multiplier and the weak spot bonus, that's probably what that is. But yeah, we'll swap those over just to give it a little bit more DPS.
It would seem the Mantisaurs disliked that action.
I am primed to punish.
I don't know what the beeping is. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run. We are going to run. And then, when I'm on the other side of this whole thing, I'll then fight them on the way back out. Yeah, I am. I'm just getting out of here. See them like launching stuff at me on the way past. Oh, the mines. Ooh. Oh, but if I... Are they still coming after me? I don't think so. Right. Well, that's fine. That's done. We're not going back there. So we went up that way. I've also been up there. Let's head back with this pupa. Try to work out where I can find more autodock coils. Yeah, so I straight up don't believe this whole setup, so I'm immediately going to her.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa?
Yo, I want to know why you want it.
Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way. Not in our labs, not in the wild, but here... on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with zeranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so.
Yep, here you go.
Oh, thank God.
Those other two are losers.
Here's the reward, I promised. I
Well,
am downright
the mantisaur's
giddy to
fine.
get into my lab so I can
It's
start
the
my
guy
experiments.
who's lying who's the loser.
Am I supposed to be overjoyed at this turn of events?
Shut up, Tristan.
I'm doing my
You're welcome
utmost
to leave.
act as if none of this is happening at all.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east. Reloading!
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Maybe I should have fought them back there. That's fine, right? Just want to tag them. Hopefully get some XP from this.
I won't reloading in the midst of a battle.
Wow, he really came for me.
Promoting teammate health.
Save us! So many of them!
I am loath to admit, I require medical assistance. Flush them out. Out and finish.
Following my in.
Break's over. I
Hey, what do
see
you...
them.
Come on, what check? Get out here and fight.
There is a 78.9% chance that a change in leadership has occurred. There is a 96% chance this unit requires desanitation due to contact with raw mantisaur flesh.
Oh, I straight up just went up and looted that. Didn't even think that people might get angry with that. I mean, I didn't kill them, right? So it should be okay. So where is Wojciech? Wojciech's there. So what? How is that? What has that left us as? Oh, so by doing that, I guess the biologist is going to end up being back in charge. Well, she wasn't in charge in the first place, but she's going to end up being in charge, right?
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good that... Welcome back to... What can I get you?
I just want to sell stuff. Desperately need money. Where did this come? I did not see that before. Somebody must have given me that gun. So it's shotgun, 52 damage compared to mine's 24/8. Oh, this is a single shot. Let's try that. That sounds cool. Teleporto. So with that being done, I do want to go back to hand this bit in, but I want to check along the lines here to see if we can find any more auto dock bits. This was the little camp, wasn't it, where they were doing some research? Although... Oh no, this is a different one. Can I open this? No. So the mantisaur handlers here have been killed. These machines must be what they use to help, like, with a signal or something to keep them tamed. Did we come by here earlier? Do you remember going past somewhere that had a bunch of scientists that were, like, taming mantisaurs, but... Here? I really don't like that they're locked inside. I want to open them for that might. Don't see any computers or anything, so let's go over to this building here. Maybe if it's like an outpost or something, it'll have auto docks we can have a look at. I'm assuming this is gonna be filled with enemies.
Can't say I was expecting
Or
to
not.
see anyone else in these parts for a good long while.
Is this stealing? Yep.
Hello, friend. Welcome to the most beautiful half-built landing platform on all of Dorado.
What's beautiful about a half-built landing pad?
Simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? Any of those spidery crystal critters lurking in the rocks? Any order forces storming the area? No, you do not. The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe, but not close enough for any officers to get nosy. And I still get paid the same as if I was a frontliner.
Sounds like easy bits, but what happens when they resume construction, though?
Ah, there's the real beauty of it. They won't. The Order's anti-air guns are a damn sight better than we expected. There's no reason to finish the landing pad on account of nothing can land. Command won't go back to building it until the war is won. Then I'm in no danger of being shot anyways. Maybe I'll even get a promotion for doing such a good job keeping this place safe.
So then what about that ship directly overhead?
The Order gave us permission to keep a single emergency medical evacuation ship nearby. Would have really helped the troopers stationed in the outposts that just got wiped out. You know, if any of them had survived. Although with just one ship, doubtful the contracts of anyone below a captain covers medical expenditure of that level. Oh well.
Are the anti-air guns really that much of a problem?
Oh, no doubt about it, friend. They've been blasting our landing craft out of the sky right, left, and center. I can't even imagine the total cost of it all. But as long as my bits keep rolling in, why should I care? Someone else is getting demoted for that, not me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to my favorite pastime, doing absolutely nothing and getting paid for it.
Okay. Fair play to that guy. So this would just take us back up to the, that takes us up to the top there where we just were. So we don't need to go up there. I don't see anything here. It looks like it would be a way to get auto dock parts, so yeah. We'll just leave. Let's head towards the checkpoint that I did set up already. Mines all over here. I'll set that blocked off to stop the spiders from coming out. Just one guy here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful! That cave is chock full of arachnids. I'd stay away if I were you.
Oh, will do. Trooper.
Hearing good things. I'm behind you 110%.
It's kind of cool that just the random people around the place. You don't get pulled into a full conversation with them, but they do react to the fact that you've got like a reputation status with them. I kind of like that. We should just be able to walk over the poop. This person got real unlucky. Okay. Nothing there either. I suppose maybe it's not really meant to be one of those things where I like go off intentionally to find these auto dock things. Maybe I just find them as I go along. Up there, so that's the camp. Let's head over here to the bottom of this. Bottom of the trench. Follow the trench up and see if there's anything we can see. Is this where the bomb went off? We've seen a missile drop earlier in the game. Would have imagined it being much more of a crater. I mean, this thing was like a nuke. It was a proper explosion with a massive sort of follow-up cloud that came up around after it. That doesn't look good. I'll tell you what, we can do this. This will help. Be really careful with my Starvanium poison in here. Is this just to get meat? Is there nothing worthwhile looking at here? Guess not. Let's get out of here. So what do these signs say? Liquid Cyrenium. Okay. Oh, there's a cave thing over there. Might be something to look at in the future. Okay, so whatever happened here has leaked Cyrenium everywhere. We do want to go that way, but I want to have a look. I want to see if I can see, like, in here. But I have a feeling this is going to be really bad. Yep. Oh. Is that going to be bad to get right through there? This looks okay. Get shield? Yeah, I do. Let's get out of here. Already in there. Right, cool. So now we can go back along that way. We desperately need to find an auto dock.
Freelancer. I didn't know we hired any, but I'm glad to have you. Especially after that last attack. Why am I standing so close to this uranium? Hazard pay, of course. And I ain't even started bleeding from the ears yet.
So many of these people will do absolutely anything to get money. Oh, what is this door?
I'm glad to be sitting here safely, but I hope Command is sending us a cost-effective method for cleaning up this uranium soon.
I want in there. Can I take this stuff? Okay, so have we reached? Yeah, we got up to kind of where we were before. I am going to check down here then. Quick run down here, see if we can see anything that looks anywhere remotely close to an auto dock. Scrapper Ravengers.
You ain't take the pogs.
malefactor ahead.
Ah, sugar.
Unleash my might upon them!
Attack, attack. Ooh. Did I miss? Whoa, 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 whoa,
The
whoa.
authority of the sovereign!
40? Oh, that's Tristan. Okay. What the? Oh, this the scrappers trench. I'm gonna have to deal with this though. Tristan, no.
I despise asking for aid, and yet I must.
I feel like the shotgun's not doing the damage I wanted it to. Am I missing? Oh, because I changed my helmet. Yeah, okay. So, go back to this.
Mediating! Lethally!
Alright, and then we got people all the way up there, so...
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
That is a trench, right? Ah. Nice.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Okay, let's go back and have an actual look inside this little, what would you call this? This shelter, I suppose. Not seeing anything special. So that was classed as stealing, even though these are scavengers. Okay. I think yeah, there's a couple here that we can loot. But let's start at the bottom of the trench, work our way up. That building? So we can loot this guy. Plasma pistol. Nice. Oh, that Sprout was eating this guy. Ooh. That could have been bad. Right there. We are going to, before we fast travel back, we're going to have a very quick look at that door to see what that place is called. I don't think we got any reason to go into it just yet, but I'm still going to go and have a quick look. More explosive tripwires. Blew it up anyway. Making such an odd noise. So the scavengers then, I guess they didn't have an awful lot going for them up here. They've just kind of booby-trapped this whole thing. Like, I don't see anybody else. Oh, hold on a minute. Is this where I... Yeah, this is where I kind of got into a fight earlier. Because I think I got the auto dock thing in there, and then there is a bandit up around the corner here that we will want to fight at some point. But, where's the cannon? There's like an auto turret. It's just not skulled anymore. Oh, there's the auto turret. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to be seen yet. Whoa!
Dispensing life-preserving medicine.
Oh, I can't res my team, by the way. Just in case you're curious why I haven't been doing that.
This unit patiently awaits repair.
I could really do it, not missing bullets. It's so weird that they're just like standing there. Like, this is on hard difficulty. This isn't on easy either. So we got the turret there. Do I have any shock? 23. Oh, this is tough. Last one could be good though if any of the bad guys, any of them get kind of too close to me. That shield that I've got has saved me so many times. Okay, where's the next one? I can hear more people shoot at me, but I can't see where they are. Ah, there you are. Stop it! Pop your head up. So one of the other problems I've got with this group is there's a Dragoon. And they're hard to put down. If I could get up to her and get the rocket launcher, it would make things a lot easier. Yeah, he's over there. Where'd he go?
The sovereign provides. The system abides.
Come on, stop your running about.
Resuming hostilities.
Oh, nice. So
I shall not stay.
Status currently prospering.
okay. God, this is just never ending. There are so many of them.
Unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
Okay, one bullet left. We are getting there. This just is never ending. Okay, so we got 4 enemies. I'm gonna
None shall stand against us.
need to try to get rid of something at least. Okay, so we've at least got that down. That one. Oh, getting absolutely nailed from up there. Great, great, okay. So, if I can get over here. Oh no, that's not good. I know this is a shotgun, but it's meant to fire a single, like, slug. Yeah, I can't quite use that as like a sniper rifle. That doesn't, not really working. Do I have any other guns I can use? Yeah, the long rounds. I could use this.
Emergency protocol syringes primed. Mind the needles.
Oh, that's... that it done? Holy wow. That was a lot. You've used new healers so much you become reliant. Individual uses are no longer as potent, but you built up a tolerance from overuse. So it would be 20% less health restored, but I've got some pretty good ones. Be a lot less toxicity received from using them. I think I'm going to do that. Now we should be able to get a whole bunch of stuff from this to make up for all of the ammo that we just used up. This is a bandit camp as well, so they should have a ton of stuff. Need to make sure I find her body too. Where is she? Is this her? Yes, another pitchball card. Great. Got her key. A lock-on rocket launcher. And 2 mini rockets. That could be pretty sweet. No, he has no loot at all. So what's all this about? Bomb suit helmet. Did I just see that right? Was that 18 grenades we just lifted? No, definitely not. So the bomb suit helmet, it's a bunch of health, diffusing explosive, or dealing explosive damage, and temporary health. It's okay. Our new directives are to withdraw and abandon our order of ascending comrades in the field, though I was deeply dismayed to receive the order, so confirmed it several times. We are to render our cannon impotent, then abscond into orbit, but only after summarily executing every member of the order under my command. Sovereign, give me strength. The Order's Laureate Council has, unthinkably, rebelled against the Sovereign. We are to offer them no further aid and leave them to the mercy of Anti's forces. Yesterday they were loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Today they are something unheard of, something to loathe, something heretical. Matriarch, save us all. So there's a cannon here? That's pretty much all I heard. Yeah, there it is there. Can that be fixed? So that actually was a really tough fight. I didn't realize there were so many of them up here. I'm so glad to be getting some bullets back here. Used so much actually in that fight. Awesome. So I think there was that building, but we'll go to that some other time. I'm going to very quickly have a look at this thing, and then I'm going to fast travel back to the main town, hand in the bounties, get a ton of money, going to be rich, and Yeah, I think we go back up to the army guy and see if we can start handing some stuff into him. Oh, there's enemies in here.
Reconnoitering! You're
I think I walked right over a mine. Oh, yeah, I almost walked over another one. Okay, let's head back to the this one? Yeah, it was. Let's head back here.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
Turn in complete bounty. Jantin Sammy. How much that give us? Before I hand in the next one, want to see? 1500 and a key. Lovely. And then Morton as well. Great. I think with those handed in, I'm going to take a small break. Probably for about maybe 10-15 minutes. Hopefully should be back on. But yeah, if you're still here and you're still watching, appreciate your time and hopefully see you again in the future.